Hey, I'm Tanner,
And I'm Jesse.
and we are
Giant Scam
Industries.
Industries. It's so hard
God.
to hold a drink with VR
It went
controllers
down
in
my
your hands.
mustache into my beard.
Today we're talking the story of Giant Scam Industries. True story. The origin of Chop It. We go to get tacos through a drive-through. Across the street is like a taekwondo studio. Immediately, we should make a karate game. We get started on just karate mechanics, and then it very quickly becomes a rhythm game. Been super happy to have that kind of as our first game out there.
It was a big moment for me, at least, when something that I worked on was now available on Steam.
Yeah, totally, man. I feel that.
It was a big moment for me.
Man, I couldn't drink whiskey for like 3 months after the release of Chop It, because every night me and you were on until like 2 a.m. drinking whiskey.
Whiskey fueled development.
Yeah. We were still, this was only a few months after Chop It came out. We said, hey, we're going to GDC. I've got this shooter idea in mind, not really knowing that it was going to be a paintball shooter or anything else.
Yeah.
We worked long nights for those 3 weeks, and then we were able to pitch, which worked perfectly. The first meeting we took was with HTC. They love it. Ended up having a great relationship with HTC, and to this day we do, and that's why we're launching on Viveport 30 days before the rest of the world.
At that point, it's still not really paintball related. I don't remember the lead up to it, but the moment I remember thinking, this is absolutely, the paintball game was watching paintball players at World Cup play it and see them just actually snapping out of bunkers and doing really well at the game. At that moment, I knew, okay, this is a heavily paintball-inspired game.
Yeah, but World Cup, maybe what we can do is I can do this, and we'll magically overlay a picture of us at World Cup with our booth or something. That'll work. Do we know how to do that?
Magic?
We'll
magic.
We'll Google it. That was one of the coolest weekends of 2019 for me, for sure. We had pro players play. We had, kids, I think, as young as 8 years old, try the game. People had a great time, and we were able to take that data from all the matches that were being played and give real useful statistics back to players, because we were playing on the exact same field layout that they were running the tournament on. Those stats were great. Identifying which bunkers are favorable on a real life layout, it's pretty cool. That's one thing I'm super happy we've been able to do with this game so far.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And we have a compass direction we want to get to, like a goal we want to be at, and we'll see what other good opportunities show up on the way to get there.
Yeah, that can be said largely for our philosophy for developing the game in general. As we know where we want to get. We want to iteratively give people a good experience in the game between now and then. That's why we've chosen something like early access, and I don't think, should we drop the date? I don't know.
Yeah, because if we don't, I'll be lazy.
So on July 28th, it'll hit early access on Viveport.
If Tanner doesn't up, it'll hit early access on Viveport.
We'll do 1 month exclusivity. It'll hit Steam right after that, and potentially some other marketplaces as well. But
so up till now, what is your most memorable moment developing this game?
Oh my gosh. If you go back to the early days, remembering the crunch to getting to our first networked map where we could actually both be in the same scene. Yeah. Other big ones for me, I think the first time someone made a custom map for Snapshot, Shiva, before there was an editor. That was absolutely huge. When we first tried Rails locomotion was huge for me. I love our locomotion systems that we have in the game, and Rails is definitely my favorite. And then lastly, when I logged out of Snapshot, and when I reopened Snapshot, it automatically logged me back in. Was one of the biggest moments of my entire life.
The Some of the bigger moments.
Oh.
Jesse's now on the other side of the desk.
Press the wrong button. Let me hop back over here. Oh, there we go. Back up a little bit, I guess.
For me, kind of the most memorable moments was the moment when we had Snake vaulting.
Yeah, what I accidentally just did.
The moment when the first player saw that and goes, "Did he just jump the snake?"
Yeah.
That was a big moment for me. That kind of goes into the way that we grew this community has really stuck with me too, and the way that we've had people interfacing with it and giving feedback as we go, I've found very valuable.
I think we can definitively say it's a different game because of the community.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is a group effort here.
Yeah,
I'm 100% with you. So that's the story of Giant Scam Industries. Tanner and myself. Keep an eye out for launch day on Viveport, July 28th. We'll be on Steam about a month later. If you want to play today, join our Discord. There's a link on snapshotvr.com. You can get in, play early. We'll give you a beta key.
If you want to follow us on social, we are Giant Scam everywhere except Facebook, where we're Giant Scam with a K. If you want to support the game before it releases, we do have merch available from giantscam.com. T-shirts, both Giant Scam and Snapshot VR.
Let's sign us
up.
Yeah, thank you guys.
See you guys.
Hold on, I got to burp. This will be edited.
I'm going to take advantage of that moment to take another sip.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm sure that's what's causing me to burp, but I'm going to do it anyway.